How's it going, guys? Just want to do a quick update on this Cool Laboratory Liquid Pro that I installed on my processor. See if we can get a good shot of this liquid metal in there. There's a little bit left. I'd say there's enough to do 2 delidded processors when you get this. Anyway, I just thought I'd post some results because I posted the video of how to install it, but I didn't actually show any temperature drops. So I didn't actually pay super close attention to the temperature numbers. I think it did drop my desktop idle by 5 degrees or 7 degrees or something. But what really matters is under load. And so here's my computer down here. When I used to render, oh, it looks like that fan is not spinning in the back for some reason. When I used to render videos in Adobe Premiere, my CPU fans would spin way up faster, much faster, and they'd be at, almost maximum speed. And now when I render YouTube videos, when I render videos in Adobe Premiere, the fans don't even spin up at all over idle. So right now my computer is basically silent with how fast the fans are going. And when it gets under heavy load, like under some games or some rendering or something, the fans would spin up to cool it down, and now they don't at all anymore. Like once in a while they'll spin up a little bit, but they used to just spin way up and be loud for the entire time I was rendering, and now they don't. So I think it made a pretty big difference. Like people online say, get this stuff and claim your 15-degree drop. Like people, I guess, on average get about 15 degrees all around cooler. I think it's amazing stuff. I wish I could put it on everything I had. I need to order more, really. It's too bad that heat spreaders take so much thermal paste these days, because if all you had to do was cover the die of the processor, you could do like 10 processors with this much. So yeah, it definitely worked because, like I said, the fans don't spool up hardly at all anymore. They used to spool way up, I'd say 75, 80, 90% spin speed they'd go up to, and now they don't even get off of idle speed when I'm rendering stuff, so it's just way more efficient. I was thinking you could probably even convert some older computers to fanless heat sinks because it works so well. But anyway, I thought the one last thing I'd mention is that it does mention that it's not the best for aluminum. And you saw in my video, it was a little bit difficult to spread on that aluminum heat spreader. So what I would recommend in the future is to not use any aluminum. If you could find somehow copper heat sinks and stuff like that, that would be better. Or in my video, you saw what I did is I spread it on the processor heatsink spreader, and then I put the heatsink on top of that with nothing on it. And the heatsink that I pressed down on top of it had none of this thermal paste spread on it. It was clean. So I was just, hoping that all the paste from the other side would contact the other side when I put it together. And it did, and it seems like it worked. But you saw how hard it was to stick to the aluminum, so I think it might be good in the future, if I was going to do this again, to at least put a very thin coating, or at least get it to try to stick to both sides a little bit before putting them together. Because if you just put it on one side and you're slamming 2 aluminum halves together, it really doesn't want to stick to the aluminum. So that's just something to think about. But it seems like it did work very well. So anyway, I thought I'd do a follow-up. Definitely effective. Definitely worth $15 if you render videos, if you game a lot, if you overclock it all, if your computer's too loud. Totally worth it. Even if you just want a more efficient cooling system, this stuff is pretty awesome. So yeah, talk to you guys later.